Okay, now let's talk about South Africa, guys. We cannot ignore what's going on in South Africa. There is a segment of the black Africans in South Africa, because South Africa is multiracial, but we're talking about the blacks, a segment of the black South Africans who are against immigrants in their country. They don't want immigrants. At first, the message was like they don't want illegal immigrants. But right now, the message is like they don't want any immigrants. They don't want any Africans. They don't want Somalis. They don't want Nigerians. They don't want anybody from another country to live in their country. That's the message that they're giving. And one thing that I've noticed is that they are very confident when they are articulating their arguments. Look, listen to this.
The government's over there, but we are also the problem. Stop supporting their businesses. Did you see them laughing at you when you were coming here? They're laughing because they think we are a joke. That's how they think of us. They think of us as a joke. Because we take our money and we give it to them. They take their money, they send it to Somalia and Ethiopia. And then you cry that the economy is not growing. How is the economy going to grow if the money that belongs to this country is in Somalia? The time you are taking out 50 rand, you are creating unemployment for a South African. The time you go and you buy this shop, guys, I don't care even if it means you will never.
Yeah, so basically that's the message that they're giving out there. They just don't want any foreigners, especially African foreigners, in their country, or African migrants in South Africa. That's what they are saying now. I have to be honest. At the beginning, I was giving them a benefit of a doubt. I made a video. I was trying to say that we need to understand them because they have a problem. That's what I was saying. Their government fails them in terms of controlling migration. There's a lot of illegal migration that happens in South Africa, where people from other countries just go into South Africa and they don't leave. They go in with visas for 30 days and they overstay. I was talking about this because I thought all their arguments and everything that the noise that they were making was against illegal migration. So that I was with them there. I was saying that we need to sympathize with these people. There are people employing illegal migrants and they're paying them less money, and as a result, these people are actually taking jobs from South Africans because the employers prefer to employ illegal immigrants because they can pay them low wages. In contrast with South Africans who will demand a minimum wage that is within the laws, the labor laws in South Africa. Yeah, so I was sympathizing with them from that perspective. But now things changed because the messages now became different. You see, there are people who have legal papers, people who have permanent residency legally obtained to live and work in South Africa, and they are being targeted. They are being told to go back to their country. That's where it doesn't make sense at all. If you listen to the arguments that this lady was making, she's saying, let's boycott their businesses. We shouldn't support their businesses. But these businesses are what we call foreign investment. If I am a foreigner and I bring my money, I bring my money to your country, I open a business there. This is what we call foreign investment. Your currency gets stronger because of these foreigners who are bringing money from outside, bring into your country and invest in your country. They are even offering jobs. They are employing your local people. So you're saying that they need to go back and close their businesses. And who is going to employ the people that are being employed? Or you think they will just go back and leave the money with you and all their properties, leave them in your hands, and then you run it. Is that the argument that you're making? Let's let reason prevail. We love South Africans. South Africa and South Africans need to know that they are not alone on the African continent. They also need other Africans. Okay, we are neighboring South Africa. I'm from Malawi. That's my flag from Malawi, and we are South Africa's neighbor. And everything in Malawi is South African. We go to the supermarkets, to the shopping malls. It's all South African. We have ShopRite, game stores. This is South African. We have Sana. They sell South African products. If South Africa is leading in terms of exports in our region, it's because all the neighboring countries rely on South Africa. So you cannot say that we don't want anybody from our neighboring countries. We don't want anybody from from Africa in our country. How is that even possible? Like I said at the beginning, I know that it's not every South African, it's not every black South African that's thinking like this, but I still believe that everybody in South Africa has a job to do in terms of re-educating these people, because these people have been misinformed. These people do not know the origins of their problems. These people might have some legitimate problems. For example, they might be jobless. They might not be in a very good economic situation, and they are misplacing their anger because they have been misinformed that their problems are as a result of African migrants living in their country. Like I said, I'm not for illegal migration. If the South African government can get its acts together and fix its immigration system, I think this can also bring confidence to their system, and the people can trust their system. Because now, even if you show them that I have the papers, they don't trust your papers. They ask you, where did you get them? If you tell them I have an ID, they ask you, where did you get it? It's like they don't trust their own systems. So, I repeat, I try to avoid putting all the blame on these people. I believe that they are misinformed. I believe that there is somebody who is not doing his job and is allowing these people to put their anger on the wrong people instead of putting their anger on them. We are one Africa. It's me, Nestor, the Black Teacher.